Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm Franz Martin, independent demonstrator with Stamping Up at frenchiestamps.com in the US. Today I'm going to share how to do this cute card here with the sleeve, so a little short sleeve card, and it fit in a regular envelope. So let me pull an envelope here and boom, see? Well, it was fitting. Yeah, this way. I knew it was fitting. So it goes this way in. Boom. So you don't, I know it fit. I tried it yesterday. Here we go. So you don't need to have a special envelope for this. So it's our regular size envelope. I share last week or whatever how to do the simple. I had great tip on how to do the one with the collar, the vest, and not the vest but the jacket. That it's all from the Handsomely Suited bundle. And in the video I said I'm not even sure what those pieces are. Well, silly me. They are for the knot of the tie and then the bow tie. So those two little pieces here, this one is for the bow tie and this one is for the tie, and it's two sides of bow ties. So the big one, put it cockeye a little bit there, the big one you're going to put it up and down and sideways for the little one, so it's the same knot. But today it's all about the little shirt. I will have the video of this one attached at the end so you can watch it if you miss it. And also I did one without the tie, just like a shirt under. So I explain all in the other video. So I pre-cut everything, but let me share what I use. So for the suspenders here, it's the same piece than the center of the shirt. It's this one here. So I cut two. I just used two strips. They're going to be too long, but we're going to trim them. And then, and this is in basic gray cardstock. I emboss it with the subtle 3D embossing folder. I think that looks like those plastic suspenders, right? This one I used the designer series paper, but I decided to switch it a little bit. And then I cut also with the same strip. That's going to be for the buttons for the shirt. First I thought to use this side, and I thought, I like the polka dot better. Then I cut out for the sleeve, it's two pockets. So I cut out two of the pockets, and then the suspenders, it's two little pieces there. I tried this one here that was like for the cover of the pocket there. For the little top of the flap of whatever that close and open for the suspenders, I didn't like it, so I just did just strips. So let's see how this is going to be embossed. When you cut out designers, not designer series paper, but cut out foil, on your plate, after you cut over and over, you get like the lines. To help that not to get all those lines and rivets and so on, I put a piece of copy paper on top of my foil sheet. So that way I won't get all those lines. So I just use my sandwich regular and put a copy paper on the top. Now for the card base, you're going to cut your paper. So this is a regular size paper. You're going to cut it on the 8.5 here. You're going to cut that at 3 1/4. So you would get at least 3 cards, 3, 6, 9 and 3/4. Yeah, you would get at least 3 cards with one piece of cardstock. I'm using the heavy whisper white because that's the card base. So it is 3 1/4 by 8.5, cut at not cut but score at 4 1/4. Now our top layer of the designer series paper, and this is all from the sweeted designer series paper here, and I'm using this print over here. Okay, And this is going to be 3 3/4 by 4 1/4. 3 1/4, sorry. 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Now, I like this one. We're going to have just like a white shirt in the back. The other one, if you notice, I did like skin tone. This one, I figure we're just going to do like a white shirt in the back. So, first thing we want to do is we're going to put our collar, our sleeve on. Sorry, our sleeve. So, for the sleeve, you want to turn it in the back and do marks at 3/4 from the top. So, take your ruler. And you're going to mark on the back side from the top, the flat, not the point, but the flat part. You're going to make a mark, and I suggest to use pencil, because if you see the mark, then you can erase it. How do I know? See, I had it on the wrong side there, and boom. But that's okay. I'm still keeping it. So you want to put it with a pencil, so then you can erase it. So you're going to make a mark at 3/4. And I make one, and then I bring the other one here and mark it. I don't have to measure it all. And I did both sides because it seems I always get the wrong side, so this way I'm covered. Now you're going to take your paper, the base of the front there, and we're going to glue this in the back. So I'm going to bring some glue here. And I'm going to put that in the back here just a little bit because we can add more. And now I'm sure you won't see the mark that I did on the camera here. But trust me, it's a little mark there at 3/4. You're going to take the point and you're going to put that at the point there. And then your mark at 3/4, you're going to align that with your side of the card. And this is, so it's going to fit in the envelope. So it's very important to follow this. Oh, silly me. This is the wrong way. You have to do this part. Okay? It wouldn't be a Frenchie video without a mistake. I'm going to remove the glue after. You want to use the point go inside. So you're going to put your point there and your 3/4 there. And like I said, it's very important to follow this. If not, it will not fit in your envelope. Now I got that one done. I'm going to do another little one there. And we're going to do the same thing. So you bring the point right there at the corner, and then your mark right there that align with this. Et voila. That is how simple it is to make this. I get some glue right there. So really for the glue, when you take your eraser, you want to wait till it's dry. I'm just going to remove a little bit so my hand won't get stuck there. Just make sure I didn't shift it too much there. Here we go. So now we get this done. Now, to find the center, we're doing the same thing that I did with the other one to find the center. I'm using a piece of copy paper that measured 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, the same size than the card, this piece. You're going to fold this in two, and this is going to be our center. I'm going to align that right here. First, let's put the piece of white there. So the point go down, and this is the top, so I'm just going to a bit there and a bit there. We're going to use the I got a frog in my throat this morning. We're going to put that here. The little piece of white, I should have said, it is 1/2 inch by 1 1/2. Just hold that there. So now we know exactly where the center is. I'm just going to curl this a little bit, the point of the collar there. Now we're going to put glue in the back of just the one on the right side, and you're going to see why. Now keep that in the center so we know where our center is. Now you're going to align this right in the center. So now you know you're right in the center without measuring. Now we can remove this. Just going to hold that one. Then we can glue the other side. Because if you put glue on both sides, you're going to put that glue on the piece of that really it's just your guide. Here we go. And then we're going to put that there. See? Very simple. Now for the suspenders, we're going to take those two pieces. We're going to put that together because we want it at the same width, the same place. And I would say about, let's say about 1¼ inch. So I'm going to put that here, just to guide me. I got a little sliver, I say sliver of silver foil. And how wide it is, I would say about 1/4 inch. Yeah, not even 1/4 inch, just a little bit short of 1/4 inch. You just want a little bit. Now I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to put glue on this. And about here. You can leave it apart a little bit. Here we go. Now I'm going to turn this in the back. I find that was the easiest way to align this equally. Now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to snip right here. Snip this off. And then we're going to snip this off. That look cockeye a bit. Here we go. Now we're going to glue this on the shirt. Like I said, they are too long. So what I'm going to do, put it there. And I'm just going to come here. You want a little bit shorter? I'm going to cut that there. Or you can measure, you know, go, you're going to need about not 3 1/4, not 4 1/4, because then it's rounded, the little buckle, whatever, for the suspenders, it's rounded and you would see that. So I would say you need just a little bit over 4 inch length. Now I'm going to put glue in the back of this, and I really recommend liquid glue for this because it's forgiving, you can move it, and so on. Now I'm going to put that right here. Voila. And then we're going to glue this one. And glue this one over here. So now we got our little piece that match equally, and this is done. Now for the little thing that go with the suspenders, again, just add your glue in the back. You don't want to pass your card, your line here of the paper, because if you do, it will not fit in the envelope. Just press that there, and then we're going to do the other one. Now we're going to do the button strip here. Here we go. Oops. So you see why you cannot go all the way at the bottom, because it's rounded here. Here we go. Okay. For the buttons, it's the same thing. I die cut with the strip there. And what I like to do is just take my glue and go right here. And again, it is too long. So I'm just going to go, slide that under, and put that down here. Turn this around. Always, well, I shouldn't say always, because I did something yesterday, the pocket we had to cut from the front. Most of the time, you want to cut from the back, okay? So now I got this cut. So the little button, they are die cut with the dies, and it's 6 together. So I die cut that in the gray. The way that I like to put it, I should move it here. And I want 5 of them. And I'm going to go ahead and start with 2. So I'm going to do 1. I think I can do 3. You know what? I think I can do it all right away. Here we go. I just put a little bit of glue. Now I use my pick tool and I grab, you want to make sure they're on the right side, and put my buttons. If it's on the wrong, oh, I'm done with my poker. Dang it. Okay, I'm going to have to use my finger. I need to use put a new refill there. Oh, that's too bad. Because the tool, the pick tool, it's such an awesome tool for this. It's a little bit of glue on the side there. Don't worry about that. I'm going to remove that in a second. And over here, I did pretty good line that up. And over here. So now I got my button. So I'm just going to go and tap that. Wipe it on my pants that I shouldn't, right? Here we go. So now I got my button. The only thing you want to do now is attach this to your card. How simple and cute this is, right? So again, I recommend liquid glue because it's exactly the same size. So you want to shift it a little bit maybe. You want to make sure you don't put glue past like the past this on the sleeve, because it's wide open. I'm going to take this. I like to put this straight down. Put this down on the side. Then I like to turn the back. I have to be careful because I get glue on my fingers. Et voila. How simple this was. Now you get this cute little men's shirt. I didn't stamp anything inside because I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for a birthday, congratulations, or just because card, have a great day, whatever. But here it is. Another thing that you could do, very simple, you could turn this here, you could turn this way so you can use the collar too. So you get a little bit of different variation because it's already, you know, stitched there. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed that. And again, I will have the video here for these cards at the end. And don't forget that I know in that video I say I don't know what the thing, but it's those little pieces there. So that is it for this. I hope you enjoyed this. All the measurement and supplies will be listed on my blog. Right below you get the direct link. And all in the US can shop 24/7. Have a lovely day, my friend. Bye-bye for now.